Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Zore, Pilgrimage of the Slorfs. This is a new deck building turn-based tactics roguelite where you are delving into procedurally generated gauntlets of areas filled with dangerous beasts and hostile terrain. And we're going to be surviving, scavenging, camping out, and crafting cards and upgrades to meet the growing dangers to come. Massive thank you to Righteous Hammer Games, the developer and publisher, for reaching out with a key. I've had my eye on this one for a while. It just has some really cute art. And the kind of card-based gameplay. I mean, look, I enjoy me a card-based game, okay? There's some board gaming components to this as well with the tactics and how you play. So I'm excited. I'm ready to hop in. This comes out August 30th. I don't know. I'm recording this a couple days prior to August 30th. I don't know when this will be released. So if it is before August 30th, wishlist it down below. If it is, already out, go buy it. And that'll be that. We're going to do a tutorial today, and then you're supposed to, the order is you're supposed to do the tutorial, then you're supposed to do a trial, which is your first attempt, as it says, and then you do the pilgrimage, which is the main kind of way to play. But let's start with the tutorial. I feel like it's important to do that. So two young Slorfs are foraging much too far from home. Look at how cute they are, man. I freaking love them, except for this. Oh, that's a little terrifying, I would say. These two poor Slorfs. They're just so cute, man. I mean, how could you not be drawn to the game with these adorable Slorfs that we have? Okay, welcome to Zore. This is a Slorf named Gorb, exactly, as we all know. You will learn the basics of the game as you help him reunite with his friend, Holga. Holga. In each game, Slorfs must journey through a series of clearings, and between clearings they make camp, where they rest and prepare. To make camp, all enemies in the clearing must be eliminated. Each round, Slorfs and enemies take turns in a sequence. On a Slorf's turn, you must play a singular card. Look at this. Move cards are blue, and target Slorfs to give them actions. Actions are spent for movement and basic attacks. Okay, so we got motivation, which gives the Slorf 3 actions. Fantastic. Each action can move a space or do a basic attack. Gotcha. The card gave us 3 actions, perfect to take out the Grimp Runt, who is a 1/1 enemy who does 1 damage as well. So, we move. Oh, so I can't move individual spaces, I guess, but I can move over to him and attack. Okay. Very, very good. Harvest cards are green and target objects on the map. If an object has a harvest effect, the Slorf will trigger it. So we have to use the harvest card to get the gem. Interesting. Okay, so can't just walk over it. That's definitely a board gamey move to have action point to pick up something, right? And then attack cards are red and target enemies. The Slorf will immediately attack the target. Fantastic. Okay. I'm pretty much ready for the thick of it at this point. Drag the make camp card onto Gorb. And now we have made camp. You did such a great job helping Gorb. He shook off his fear and remembered what Slorfs are capable of. Those capabilities take the form of the starter deck of cards which you will use from now on. I'm excited. It is a deck builder, so we're gonna be adding cards, subtracting cards, etc., etc. Look what we achieved. We achieved 2 green freaking diamonds. How fantastic is that? I have no idea what that means. But that is okay. Dude, what a cinematic background. Look at how beautiful this is, man. Okay, so Slorf Camp, we prepare for tomorrow's excursion to a new area. We can start the next day. We can manage our deck where we have an upgrade available. And then new experience. Okay, see those green gems? These are experience crystals. Spend them to upgrade cards. Okay, so that's likely what this is all about. So here's our deck currently. Pretty easy, to be honest, to understand what's going on here. So motivation gives our Slorf 3 actions. Explore gives the Slorf 2 actions. Okay. And then walk gives the Slorf 1 action. Interesting. We also have swipe, attacking an adjacent target for 1 damage, and then our harvest. And then we'll obviously get some more cards as we go. Dude, I love the art. I really do. I know you're probably tired of me just talking about art in games, but I love it. It's such a minimalistic style while also maintaining like a cinematic kind of beautiful background. I like it a lot. I really do. So what would we like to upgrade? I guess I don't know what the upgrades are for these, but the way that I see it, the attack is probably the most important thing to upgrade. As this probably, I mean, maybe it would give another action point, but then we already have a card that does that, whereas we don't have a card that attacks for 2. So I feel like choose from 3 random upgrades. Okay, never mind. I have no idea what could happen here. So we're gonna it's not like a set Slay the Spire, you know, here's your base card, here's your upgraded. We get to actually upgrade the cards with weird stuff. I am intrigued. Let me just say that. I'm gonna still upgrade our attack. Okay? So what do we got here? We can upgrade. Oh, it just becomes a new freaking card. Okay, that makes more sense. So we got Big Strike, which is just an extra damage, as we thought it would be. We also have Rush, so you charge to a target in a straight line within range 3 and attack for 1. So this becomes a move and a attack, but it likely uses 2 action points is what I think this probably is. So that's interesting. And then we have Knockback, attacking an adjacent target for 2 and knocking them back a tile. And these cards exhaust, so we can only use them once. Interesting. I feel like the intelligent play is probably to just take a Big Strike. Right? I'm worried about the exhaust on these because we only have 1 attack, right? But we can do a basic attack, right? Which is just like hitting someone. Isn't that what it said? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take Rush because I like the movement and the attack combined together. But who knows if that's actually top right opens up their Discord. By the way, just click that. Did not realize that's what it did. Opens their Discord. Good to know for the future. Okay, let's start the next day. I still don't necessarily know what our core gameplay loop is looking like at the current moment in time, but I'm excited to figure it out. Gorg, over here, get me out these weeds. Okay. Holga, thank Zore you are safe. So true, honestly. Look at your hand and notice most cards have a cost in the upper left. Cards cost food or water. Oh, dude, look at that. Okay. Which is spent by the Slorf consuming it. If the cost is more than the Slorf has available, each unpaid point does damage. And if a Sloth runs out of health, they collapse and it's game over. Thankfully, there's sources of food and water to keep us going strong. Interesting. Okay. Clear enemies and destroy food. So this giant mushroom we can harvest, and it fills our food. How very interesting. Okay. So we are going to explore, right? We're going to get to here. We're going to... I have done this incorrectly. Oh, never mind. We can hit that, I suppose. So, I guess the action points act as... Oh, we can actually play as the other person, too. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna end your turn. We're still learning here, but that's quite okay, right? That's okay. So, motivation does not cost anything. It's like the sickest thing of all time, right? This would use our stuff. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use our 2 actions to go and kill that guy right there. Then, they also were using the same hand every time, which it's a good situation to be in. Let's move you all the way to here. And then, we just gotta pay attention to our food, right? Enemies have been cleared, so we can make camp whenever we want. But I do not need to make camp right now if I do not want to. Which I think is an important thing to note, right? Because, like, is there map to explore here? I gotta hit continue. Is there map to explore, or is this is just it, huh? Okay. Enter or harvest. Okay, we eat a little bit. It appears there's not map to explore, so now I can just feel good about eating. And by eating, I mean making camp. Okay, we're learning a little bit. We're learning. It's little, like, tactical missions that we do. Okay, food and water replenishes at each health, but camp does not. That's good to know. So I feel like we should be upgrading one of our explorer cards. You know, these are valuable. So we have hike, which is the same value, right? But the same amount of this, but an extra action. Is that it? Easy going is pretty good, right? Because this is less food for more actions. And then we also have this. So caution gives you an action and an armor, and armor absorbs a non-piercing damage. This seems good to me, right? But there's so little cards, man. Like, we have to manage our deck, because it's not going to get overcrowded, our deck, the entire time. It's an interesting idea. Okay, entrance is jammed and Gorb is stuck. When you have no options or want to pass, you can pass. Okay, that's good. To pass, discard any card by dragging it onto the discard pile. I see. Okay. Well, in that case, let's discard Rush for now, right? It still uses our freaking water for it. That's some BS, to be honest with you. This clearing has useful stuff for crafting, which we can do at the camp. Items like the branch, I understand. Okay. Become cards when collected. Resources like the sticks. So that's a resource. This is a card. Interesting. You can collect unlimited amounts of. Lot to unpack, dude. They aren't doing a good job at kind of drip feeding the content, right? Which I think is nice. Let's get this branch. Do we want to go through the food? I don't think we do. I want to utilize the food here in a second, I think. So now we gain the branch. So the branch attacks an adjacent target for 2 damage, and the blunt means that evade is ignored. So that could be valuable. Let's do this and just eat up, right? Now we have more explore. Doesn't really help us in any way right now. And harvesting doesn't either. We don't really have any damage. So I guess that's not true. We do have this branch, which we can do at any time. So attacks an adjacent target for 2 damage. Let's do that. So I'm going to move to here. Oh. Kind of expected this to be utilized, but apparently that is not at all what occurred. Fair enough. So we only get like 1 action, huh? So I can move to here, but then they start smacking again. Interesting. So I suppose the card cost is free, but then you still attack, which is some BS if I'm being honest. So you genuinely only get 1 singular card to make ends meet for yourself, which is, I mean, is not easy to only have that, if I'm being honest with you. Like, sometimes you gotta really plan ahead to get this stuff figured out. I can gain card nut. Of course I will be gaining card nut. You don't have to even be concerned about that. I just want to get all the resources, man. I feel like we have things to see around here. But we also, we do have to be a little bit careful that we're not going to run out of food and things like that. So just keep our people nice and happy. We've gained nut. We share. What the frick does that mean? I guess this maybe shares food with an adjacent Slorf. Okay. Yeah, I can see that being useful. And there's motivation. We'll grab the experience point. And then, I mean, we're likely going to just make camp right now. Because there's no more resources to find. So let's make camp, get out of here. Dude, I'm liking this. It's simple. But like I said, they're continuing to drip feed new stuff. Because now we have crafting, right? So each camp, the Slorfs may craft using cards and resources. Item cards are immediately added to your deck. Improvements are crafted once and provide bonuses for the run. Well, la-di-da, holy frick, what is this, dude? We got a damn tech tree. Okay. So the small fire gives us +2 max food. Okay, so these are just like, yeah, interesting. I guess I'm okay with that. And then we have the walking stick. Gives us Slorf 2 actions, but it's an exhaust. Okay. I mean, I'm going to be blunt with you. Both are actually pretty sick. +2 max food to everybody is pretty good, right? I feel like the walking stick is better though, right? I feel like it's just better. So now what we would like to do is I would like to look at our deck. Because now, so we have an excess card. I don't really know what that means, but the walking stick has now taken up one of our move slots, which is fine. I think that's great. Let's upgrade. I think that continuing to upgrade these is the right play. Let's upgrade walk, because I think walk is pretty bad. Apparently you just upgrade walk with explorer. No, I would like to not upgrade walk with explorer. Maybe we upgrade harvest. Is that the move? So easy harvest, or you can harvest tile within range 2. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think that's good. That's a solid upgrade for us. Now, we do now have less water than what we probably hope to have, which could be problematic. That's an enemy that looks very scary. It's that beast that ambushed us. This ends right here. She's gonna kill it. She's going sicko mode. Careful now, that is no Grimp. I don't know what the frick that means, Zore. Overgrown weed, so harvesting that just removes it. Not really anything to do. This is a mending glyph that gives us +4 health. Okay. Very good to have. Let's do some motivation. Let's just get you guys moving a little bit, right? Get you up in the air. Okay. Hello, sir. You look like you suck, if I'm being honest with you. But hear me out. You attacked a freaking branch with my good card. I wanted you to attack the damn monster, in case that was not made abundantly clear to you. Yeah, okay. Totally fair. Yeah, that's like completely fair. Let's use the walking stick, and we're gonna hit you. Obviously, you're gonna kind of hate that this entire time. Let's move you. I mean, let's regen your food, right? I think that's valuable enough. Gorb is getting the damn rock around right now, but honestly, there's not much we can do about that. We'll kill the beast. Life is good. Oh, it's freaking Grandpa Zorb. Okay. Gorb, Holga, thank the seeds I found you. Let's head home. We have something to discuss. I never even took the damn health. Okay. Back at the village, the Slorfs explain everything to the elder as he listens patiently. You have proven you are worthy of a task beyond simple foraging and are ready for a hunt. Our gazer scope needs a new eye from a sufficiently big Grimp. Without it, the pilgrimage itself is in jeopardy. New trial unlocked. Hunt the big Grimp. Okay. I have done it. I will hunt the big Grimp. Am I still in the tutorial? Good luck and be thoughtful, for we must have the eye of the big Grimp. Okay, that's good. So some food, some sticks. I would love the sticks. We got 3 enemies to deal with. We have the petroglyph to discover a recipe. That seems like a very good idea. We also have a dead tree here, which I think is, that's pretty valuable, if I'm being honest with you. Dead tree would be nice. I'm gonna get attacked by the stupid little guy down here, and it's entirely my own fault. I'll just be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, both of them are gonna get hit by me. Is my own stupidity that has put us into this position. Let's just kill you, get you taken care of. Lazy. Give a Slorf 2 actions, but it uses more food. Okay. I just need 1 action to kill you. And then you're gonna move. I'm going to walk. And because I walked, I can now run. Enemies have been cleared. Obviously, I'm going to still do my due diligence walking around and picking up all of the things and the stuff. We'll motivation, do a little walking. Should probably go harvest that tree, but I'm gonna start by being lazy. We're gonna grab this. So we learned a new recipe, the hiking staff. I feel like I already knew this recipe, but that's that's quite okay. And then we'll grab some food. I would like to just pass your turn, so we're going to discard that card, and then you are going to walk over to this tree. I'm going to end your turn right here. You are going to discard and end your turn. You are going to harvest this tree, get some sticks, and then you are going to make camp. It's like the simplest puzzle in the world once you get rid of all the enemies. Harder tactical puzzle when we're managing the enemies as well. So what do we got in our deck to upgrade? We have some new effect slots in here. Have those always been there? Am I losing my mind? I might be. Lazy is horrible. Like, this is just a bad card. So Lazy gets upgraded to Explore. That kind of sucks. So does Walk. Yeah, I mean, they basically restarted us with our stuff. Greedy, harvest all tiles within 1 of the target. I feel like we don't need that. I feel like we upgrade this. Spin, attack all targets in range for 1 damage. It is an exhaust. Adjacent enemies flee and miss their next turn. Or attack an adjacent target for 2. They're all exhaust, man. I think that spinning and hitting everybody is a better play. And then I'm going to upgrade a walk. Well, I'm going to I can't upgrade lazy now. Understood. Understood. Okay. So we could do a small fire to get +2 max food. I could also go planning to get hand size and scouting level. I don't know what scouting level means. Oh, wait. We have hike staff and we have walking stick. Ah, hike staff doesn't exhaust, but walking stick does. Okay, interesting. Let's do planning. I don't know what the hell that means, but I think it could be valuable for us. Gain a stick each camp, gain a recipe bandage. Interesting. And gain a card swipe. I think having swipe to have another attack, there is some value in for sure. Are we going to upgrade any of these? I don't think I am. I think I'm going to hold on to my experience crystals for a chance to upgrade in the future. And I think maybe that would be better. I have possible card upgrades. Thank you. I'm well aware. Part of the strategy is knowing when to upgrade and when not to. Be aware that Pesky Bug has Evade, which absorbs all damage of the first hit. Evade is ignored by blunt weapons, such as this branch over here. We have learned that. Okay. That's good. What is this? This is a Triobelisk. Okay. We harvest it and we choose a new card from 3 options. So here's what I'm thinking. What is this, by the way? This is a stone. If we enter it, we gain a stone. Okay. You know what? Just you do a basic little walk. We also have a petroglyph down here to discover a recipe. So the stone attacks a target in range 3 for 1 damage. Interesting. Let's do an explore on you. We're going to discover a recipe. The nut flinger. I'm not even going to say a word about that. What an incredible thing to discover. Nothing I love more than flinging nut. Okay. You're a bit of a pain, for sure. Spinning ain't gonna do anything to you, but I can... So I could stone you, and then you would be able to kill him. But you're still gonna hit me. Okay. So you evade my stone, but then you have the ability to smack, and then, like, walk, and then you'll pick up the Triobelisk. You're gonna hit me, but that's, like, extremely expected. And then I guess you would just, like, hit him, and then back up. And then if they both surround him, then we use the spin, right? And I think that ends up working okay for us. So I will walk. Oh, this needs to be harvested. Okay, I'll harvest you. I'll harvest you. So this gives us a new card. Second Wind. Give Slorf 2 actions and recover a random exhausted card. That's sick. I love that. Give a Slorf an action. Star +1 to XP gained while moving. I have no idea what that means. And then dash, give a Slorf 4 actions. But he may not attack. Dude, Second Wind seems awesome to me. I think we take that and we are very happy with it. You're now going to do a little spin, It's just hot, okay? It's just hot. It did exactly what I wanted to do. But we have so much to grab in the top over there. So you are going to do this and get moving. You are going to motivation and collect some food and some experience and various things and stuff. You are now going to second wind. It's going to recover a random card that we have exhausted. I'm not sure we've actually exhausted any cards. We exhausted spin. That makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Okay. Lazy is such a horrible card. Such a miserable card. We just want to get to motivation, but sure. If lazy makes you happy, then that's fine. You're going to do this, recover a little bit of food. Be very careful about his current experience. This is a damn Grimp-Eye. This is what we needed anyway, man. Okay. So enter or harvest to get that. We also have the damn we got the damn thingy over here. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Now you do not have food, my friend. So we will harvest the Grimp-Eye, which I still have no freaking clue what that means. But we're now going to discover the recipe Dayfire. Okay. This guy is completely fricked up. I still want these sticks though. But I would like you to just end your turn, but I have to discard a card. So I can discard Branch, and that's completely fine. Okay. Then we would explore to here. You would discard that. It takes stuff to do that. So you would discard Grimp-Eye, and then you would walk to here, pick that up, and then you would make camp. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I'm happy with it. We got the Nut Flinger, which is fantastic. We also gained some grass. Good for possibly crafting and doing some new stuff. So now we have 6 experience. I would love to upgrade Lazy into Explore. And I think that we could probably upgrade Harvest at this point. This is where I do think that Greedy could be good. Because now we have seen a situation where they throw a massive amount of things in a small radius at us. So gaining a sticks each camp, gaining the thing. I think gaining sticks each camp is great, right? Because so many recipes require sticks. So that seems good. But what are these? Reduce food cost by 1. Kind of good. Nut Flinger, attack a target within range 3 for 1 damage. It's fine. Give me a stick per camp. I can craft all these, actually. Okay, gain a recipe for bandage, right? So now we can craft bandages, which restore 2 health to a Slorf. Also removes bleeding on a Slorf, and it just costs grass for us to make it. I like the crafting component to the game. It adds that little bit of extra, thing to the game that we did not have before. But that's going to do it for this episode of Zore. If you are interested in seeing some more, please let me know, and I will do a little bit more Zore. But I had a blast. I really did. Check this out. Link in the description down below. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.